want to do the intros, Artosis?
All right, Tasis.
Give it a whirl. Go.
Up here, in the top left, one of the greatest Protosses that is underrated in Kespa. He is...
웅진 스타즈 SOS.
Why are you doing the voice? Yeah, you're doing the voice of the guy in movie trailers.
I'm trying. What voice should I do? I don't have another voice set up, so I'll just be like, down here in the bottom right, the fan favorite, showing a great stim timing that last game. He is.
MarineKing Prime.
We should just always cast in that movie theater trailer voice.
Should we?
In the bottom right. A Terran who doesn't want to give up.
In a time before books. I think that's Photoshop, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a real picture.
I think you're right.
The head seemed a little bit too big for the body.
Wow, don't put Artosis in the aisle. The checker at the grocery store, he's going to be like, I don't think that's really Batboy. In fact, I don't think Batboy's even real.
Did you ever see the Bourne Identity?
I saw the first one.
Yeah. That's me. That's a movie about me.
I'm not gonna lie. I barely remember the Bourne Identity.
Oh,
I want to volley a joke off.
It's like he literally sits down in places and scopes everything and knows everything that's going on in a room.
Oh, really?
So yeah, that was just like a joke about it.
Sorry, dude. I just didn't know.
That's okay. You need to actually rewatch. It's a really great movie.
They're based off books, right? Should I be reading the books instead? Or do I not have enough time? I got
the books are awesome. Actually, I really like them.
You read the books?
I read the first book. I don't know if I got the second book.
I
read
haven't read the book, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, I saw that movie. I saw the actual movie in Swedish with the subtitles. Really good.
Really?
Really, really good.
You know, ever since I've been reading Game of Thrones, I'm just like, I'm so amazed that it just is so hard to adapt a book, or I mean, make a movie out of a book, is what I'm saying. But yeah, maybe I'll check that book out.
Yeah. Well, we do have a Reaper on the way. This time, not quite the same build. He is grabbing a Zealot right off and getting both gases, 3 probes in each. You know what I would love to see is Reigns expand into Oracle build. He did this build against Flash Tasteless. Oh my god, I gotta link you to the VOD. It's the coolest build. Gets fast expansion, goes into Stargate and Robo, gets a Sentry, sends in Hallucinated Phoenix to draw the Marines away and sends a Sentry in to kill SCVs. It was the coolest.
That's so cool.
Neatest. Only Rain can do stuff like that, man. But MKP going up for a nice, quick command center, getting that reactor behind the Reaper, as is just so normal.
The Zealot's like, roll.
He's got to get behind those bushes. And now the deadly dance does begin.
Yeah. Ooh, we got away.
Mothership Core coming out as well. Oh, we almost got that Reaper. That Reaper very low on life at this point. Well, now he's high on life that he actually lived through that.
That's true, yeah.
He probably has all sorts of resolutions now about how he's going to live.
Yeah. Well, this SCV, wow, just barely taken out. This actually is... This is what I was talking about. This is why a lot of times I really don't feel like Terran can expand like this. Because I've done this with the Zealot Stalker Mothership, and I've had so much success.
Yeah, he's going to kill off quite a bit here.
Yeah.
You know, these little smart units can kill quite a bit.
He didn't go past the depots. He's being really smart.
Yeah. I like how he's using that Reaper to flank a little bit.
This is so cool to regen inside the bunker.
Yeah. And nice little surround there. Not really working out. Oh, good surround. And it looks like all the aggression is done, but you know what? That was very worthwhile. You know, he cost him a lot of mining time. He got to kill a few units. Look at that. Wow. He actually killed 4 SCVs. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's very solid. And he only lost a Stalker and a Zealot. I would say definitely worthwhile.
If I could critique that for a second, I think it probably would have been better if after he chased them up the ramp, you want to attack the bunker that is not finished yet. Because of course, have to cancel, and then you can keep doing damage down there.
I think because he sent out so many SCVs, he's like, oh, that bunker's going to finish no matter what.
That's true, too. But, but the thing is, he went up the ramp and started hitting those depots. I generally, in my opinion, IMO, IMHO.
All right. Well, the Reaper is actually going to scout that. In fact, this is the DT drop build, kind of. It does look like it, where he's hiding that Twilight behind and making the Robo up in front. I don't know that he'll actually do it now that it's been scouted, or in fact that he even was going to do it. You can, do other things.
This is just doing too much, Dave. This Reaper is like an epic hero in this game.
3 kills.
Yeah, and that's the same Reaper that was at the bunker, man. This Reaper's got, and he fought the Zealot too.
He's well traveled.
That's like a hero Reaper. Like he needs a name. Like Zazabar or something. Like the
Zazabar.
I just made that up. Yeah,
Zazabar the Reaper.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a really good name for him.
I think they need to put him in the Legacy of the Void single player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope Blizzard's watching this right now.
Zazabar goes on like... Well, actually, I can't say anything because I haven't played. No spoilers, Stasis.
I haven't beaten Heart of the Swarm single player.
Okay.
I was streaming it.
Still, I don't want to know anything.
All right.
I don't want to know anything. As far as I know,
Dumbledore
Tychus is still
gay. Spoiler alert.
All right. Well, everything looking pretty okay here for MarineKing. Getting that third command center very, very quickly. The probe count at 39. And look at that. Another Nexus on the way. And in fact, he's not going for the DT drop. Instead, going into Colossus play. And that means that he hasn't used his Twilight at all. He's just not doing anything with it. And I think that's just because it got scouted. He's like, well, you saw this. Hopefully you'll make some turrets. And that's it.
Oh, that's not good. I was sort of holding my breath there. Oh,
see, that's
it's a lie.
Hallucinated Warp Prism. This is to try to fake that
It's
DT
a
drop.
fib.
And look,
This is so cool.
Yeah, the turrets start when he sees it because he just kind of has to do that.
Oh, it's so cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, Artosis is so cool.
That is.
That was really cool.
Smart move. Very smart move.
That just made my day.
Well, I am glad because I want you to have a good day every day.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's going to gather.
Who's the nicest boy in the world?
Me.
Artie-tosis.
Artie-tosis.
I'm going to start calling you Artie now. I already called you the Tosis. Now I'm going to start calling you Artie.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell me whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, call me whatever you want, Lion Piss.
Lion Piss. Let's Artie and Lion Piss here. All right.
And Blink on the way. One Colossus, no range yet.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if he actually gets range or he's going for like the one Colossus kind of fake out move. With being spread on 3 bases, I would actually really like to see him go for that. But
yeah.
With Blink on the way, wouldn't be surprised if he does stay in Colossus Tech as well. We'll just have to see in a moment.
Yep. We have a line of Marines and Marauders moving out. And he's got to be careful because MarineKing in the open spaces is so good at microing.
Yeah. And in fact, he's going to just hit this Nexus, and SOS has no idea. He is nowhere right now.
Yeah, and I think he might lose all these Marines and Marauders, but he will get the Nexus, it looks like.
Yeah, and not just that, he should be able to kill off some of these units, some of these probes perhaps.
No stim here.
Yeah.
Or he would stim forward and hit that Colossus.
Well, stim, I guess, has to finish. But that...
Hey, I got a joke for you I just thought of.
Okay.
You ready? What do you call a clumsy Colossus?
What?
A Klutzus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Klutzus.
Yep. A
Wow.
Klutzus. Yeah. You're welcome.
What do you call a Klutziartosis?
What?
A Klutztosis. Okay. Our jokes are
Jokes
just
that
way
make
too
my
bad.
grandma smile. Like,
Yeah. I don't think she'd get that one, but she'd probably smile.
she would smile.
So he is, in fact, just staying on the one Colossus, and I do like that choice. But losing that Nexus, not even knowing he's coming. And the funny thing is, he has 3 observers. Like he was
that's
caught
a very good
completely
point.
off guard.
You know what's funny is you got to be careful too when you do that. You trade an army for a base because oftentimes it's not worth it to trade an army for a base.
Yeah, you have to be very
You got to be very
about
careful.
that.
So.
But with the size of the map and the type of the army that's out right now, I don't think it's gonna.
I don't think it was a mistake
in the
this
ass
time,
this game.
but yeah.
You know, he's got his 3rd base up. His macro's really getting going. He's going to start doing drops as we see here. A big load up going in, but
Whoa!
yeah, that was not.
I think he was.
Oh wow, he has blink. Oh, you know what? He must have blinked to get up there quickly. So that the blink cooldown on those 4 stalkers probably wasn't ready.
Wasn't enough time. Yeah.
Because if it was, he could have sniped 2 medevacs, which would have been just amazing. Yeah, he's going to have to move back. MarineKing's going to have to get that Ghost Academy. Seeing those High Templars out, he knows now he doesn't need to make any Vikings because there's just that one trick Colossus. And it's too bad because he already got the double Starport with Reactor. Well, this is a little bit sloppy as well. This is a good scenario there for SOS.
Yep. Looks like he was going to pick up and potentially hit the top, but then stop. Now he's going to unload over here. Now, we have seen MarineKing overextend before.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty typical in some of his games to overextend. He's sort of is doing his own thing. Excuse me. He's oftentimes pushing out on the map and being ultra aggressive, and that could be a double-edged sword at times.
Yeah. We'll see if he can actually get anything done here. Targeting down that Immortal immediately. Nice move there. And Psystorm is, in fact, done. Beautiful Psystorm's going down. Doesn't have a lot left. And MarineKing trying to man through with his Marauders.
I think he just might have actually forced his way through. That's mostly Marauders that could tank a lot of damage.
Yeah, that was like a risky call. I wasn't sure that was going to work out, and it just barely did for a bit. But SOS does hold. And in the meantime, look at that, a nice little Zealot attack down here at the third base of MarineKing. And suddenly we actually have SOS tied up in supply.
Yeah. Nice little harass. Cleaning up these Zealots here. And now stimming and attacking again over here.
Zealot continuing to get a lot of kills.
Yep. Not as many kills as Zazubus, the Reaper.
Zazuba?
Zazuba,
he actually only did get 3 kills. His legend.
Listen, he had a knife fight in the bushes with the Zealot. That was probably that Zealot's brother too.
Yeah, that could have been.
Where are you, Zazuba?
Well, on Ire, they're all brothers.
I will not stop killing humans until the Belshir vestige is clean of your Terran scum.
Wow, you should be a voice actor.
I was a voice actor.
I know.
Man, have you? Oh no, you have done voice acting.
Yeah,
we did voice acting together.
That's right.
We were in Hyundai, that Korean movie.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Of course we were.
Of course.
How could they make a movie without us?
I know no one would have watched it.
No, I think no one did. Anyways. Yeah. So let's take a look at the actual state of this game now. They're at very similar supplies. As far as unit compositions go, I have to give it maybe slightly to SOS at this exact second, but with the Ghost Tech on the way, MarineKing is going to be in pretty good shape. He's starting to mix in some Ghosts, and that's going to bring the splash damage potential down a lot on this army. And so SOS is going to have to be very careful about that. You know, he doesn't have enough Colossus to really zone out the Ghosts. And in fact, here we go. Ghosts coming up from the side. MarineKing engaging before he actually has Ghosts in his army.
All right, the army now for MarineKing is thinned out. Everything is bruised, but SOS is being really smart. He's back out there regrouping. 1 or 2 good storms, and by the way, we don't see right now, but I saw a little bit ago, the medevacs all are really damaged. They're
he needs to actually repair those.
He could actually just storm those medevacs, and they would all insta-die.
Well, SOS is pushing his small advantage right now. He still has storms. Where are the Ghosts? You know, he has that Mobius reactor, but I've seen only 1 Ghost so far.
He's going to have perfect kiting right now, but this is so good. He split 2 Zealots off just to hit those workers.
And these medevacs are all starting to go down, Tasteless. Only 1 medevac left over.
And look, the damage is already being dealt. Looks like MarineKing will barely fend this attack off, but the SCVs have already mostly been picked off.
Now, will he
never mind. No, he actually won't. Now that I saw the Zealots back there.
Yeah, the 2 Archons and 2 Immortals. I think he might just break him right here.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, lucky for MarineKing, he does have those 2 Starports.
I think with the SCVs coming out here and the Archon doing splash damage to it, yeah, that should be...
Well, he's dealing so much here. But there are a lot of medevacs. Can he actually hold on for a minute? I don't think it matters because he's lost so many SCVs at this point that SOS should be able to just put on pressure non-stop from here.
Yeah, well, he's pushed him all the way back to the starting location now, and I don't know if he's going to be able to secure the low ground again. The Archon and the Immortal are being pulled back. He just wants the Zealots to sponge up the damage. He'll go back in for round number 2 momentarily. And
in the meantime, he is sending probes over to his 4th base. So SOS expanding behind all of this aggression. It's absolutely fantastic multitasking to be able to do this. And this is going to put him in a great spot. Notice how he's not overcommitting this attack. He knows that he's done enough damage that he should win, but no reason to waste his army. He's got to wait for another good engagement time.
Oh, he's going to try to target down this Immortal. This was a bit of a mistake, though, I think. Well, he didn't pick up, so it wasn't as big of a mistake. But he's backing up now.
Well, SOS taking that game down.
A little bit of back and forth there. That was a fun game to cast.
Yeah, it was definitely quite nice. MarineKing did do a few overextensions. You know, he saw that the army was Templar-based a long time ago and not, in fact, Colossus-based. Still got out quite a few Vikings, and he was upgrading Mobius Reactor when he actually chose to engage. And while the Protoss army was near his base, I feel like he could have stalled out and maybe gotten a Ghost or 2 out.
You know, a lot of times we see MarineKing out on the map, and we don't know why he's there.
You know what I
mean?
I think he thought that between his micro and his macro advantage after killing that Nexus, that he was going to have enough Marauders to weather everything and kill the army off.
Okay.
I think that is what was going on in MarineKing's mind.
But we've seen
he
this
was
so many,
almost
we've
right.
seen this so many times, though, where he's actually lost games where he's just out in the middle.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think this is like a problem that he has. It's like a good problem, but it's a problem nonetheless where he's so good at microing that he's winning engagements that he shouldn't have been able to win to begin with, which is messing with his ability to judge when he should be out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is very true. And this happens a lot to top players where they're somewhat stylistic and they have some reasons why they're at the top, but then they overdo it. And the thing is, the next stage after MarineKing fixes stuff like that is basically being like Flash or something. We're like, well, Flash, you're basically a perfect human, so are you innovation, and you know, that type of thing. Whereas MarineKing is like, well, you're pretty godly and you can absolutely beat anyone and win a GSL, but
well, those guys are gods, and like MarineKing to me is kind of like what was like the gods.
It's like the Titans
heroes,
or something,
yeah,
and
something
then
like that. It's like
they're children. And it's like he's Hercules,
or
yeah,
like
Cronus is Flash or something like that.
Human and Zeus make a baby or something.
Something
and it's
like that.
It's like
we paid a lot of attention in history class.
We did. Well, that was the only interesting class, at least in high school.
Well, we'll see if SOS can aim his arrow for the Achilles heel of MarineKing in the next game.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. If SOS is from Greek mythology, what is he? I'm asking a tough question right now.
That is a tough one. I don't know.
All right, Artosis, there's no time. Hurry, quick.
Sorry.
Game's gonna start. Artosis, go.
I don't have it right now.
All right.
I'll get back to you.
Tasteless with me is Artosis. We're bromancing over the best game ever made, Starcraft 2, here on the best channel ever, GOMTV.net.